the best. Just keeps getting better. And I don't disagree. This is a great company, a great tool to have in your arsenal. The B12S20 sausage caulking gun. This one is in a state of disrepair, and I wanted to see if I could do service on this ring here. Take a closer look as I bring the caulking gun closer to the camera, and you can get a close-up point of view. It's cracked, it's broken. This was over squeezed and separated from the barrel and broke, which is okay, except that I didn't do it. It was an unfortunate circumstance in that I lent my caulking gun to somebody that was not familiar with caulking, and inadvertently they broke the tool, not knowing how to use it. I believe they are hex heads or Allen keys. I'm not sure if that's imperial or metric, but I have both sets here, and I'm going to start with the imperial on the assumption that it's American, made in China. I just grabbed the first one, 5/16. It's a little 3/16, a little big. 5/32s probably is the size. That was just a guess. And indeed, it is, I'm going to say it is that. There is a little bit of slop in the, not much though, a little bit. Just for fun, I'm just going to try to see what the equivalent metric might be. We're going to go with the assumption that it's going to be imperial. This is 4 mils. Oh, and 4 mils fits in there with, I'm going to say, about the same amount of slop, but maybe slightly less. So maybe it is a metric fit. Oh yeah, definitely. Okay, well there's your answer. Metric, imperial. Those screws are 4 mils, hex head. Let's get them undone, loosened up. If I can only, there we go. They're not too tight. One's loose. 2 is loose, and 3 is loose. Hopefully all I can have to do is replace the ring. And I'm not sure. I guess I could order that through Albion Engineering if it's a specialized part, in that it's not standard. And I think you'll understand what I mean in a moment when I take this off. It's this part that's broken. Oh, no, look, I can reuse another ring. All right, yes. What do I mean by that? Well, this here is a standardized part. So to get this off, I need to remove this here plunger, and then I can slide that off, put this ring on, and then screw it back together, and then I have to find another ring. Oh, wow, that didn't require any effort at all. if that was Loctited as well. I don't think so. That needs to be unfastened like it's on. Oh, it's coming loose too. It was threaded on though. Right to the bottom and torqued on hard. Okay, here we go. Oh, the screws are falling out of the plate, the backing plate. I don't know what these parts are called. I'm sure Albion Engineering has a tag for every part, for every screw. So you can see how it's all coming apart. Here is that plastic ring that's destroyed. And there's that pattern, that keyed pattern I was telling you about. That's in here. Okay, yes, I can see that it's dirty. I have an arsenal of caulking tools and supplies. I could always scab off a part from a tool like this and take this much better condition ring. Yeah, it fits right on there. Standard thread, accepted by the industry. Put these on in the same order with which they were removed. Just want to see if there's a pin. That line, there's a keyed pin right here. That one, not this one or this one, but this one here lines up with a pin that is inside right here. Don't know if you can see that, but I'm going to try to line that up so it sits right like that. Then I can get my screws in lined up fairly easily, hopefully. Oh, here we go again, short stroking it. This is going to require a little bit of hand and eye coordination, I think. Did I get, no, I didn't get that thread sorted at all. I see where the hole is now. There, it just dropped in. Okay, so you got to get the back plate keyed up with the pinhole, and you have to get the screws. Did that just land right into the bottom of my bucket? It did land right at the bottom of the bucket. That's a little curveball for me. But the challenges are real. The struggles are real. The struggles are real. So, where was I before I got side curved balled? Let's get the rest of the screws in. Let's get everything lined up before we start torquing down. So, I've got 3 screws, 3 holes, plus 3 holes, smaller ones, and one of them has a keyed pin for alignment. I have no idea if this is going in or not. No, I don't believe it is. I just realized something, that probably if I pull this shaft out without hopefully everything falling apart on me, like that. Now I can get access to the screws a lot easier. Oh my God, why didn't I think of this earlier? Why didn't I think of that earlier, I ask myself. Yeah, you gotta be a goddamn engineer. It feels like there's a lot of resistance there. Don't get it. That didn't come off like that. Look at the... Am I missing a part? Is that how much resistance is required to screw these screws in? They came out a lot easier. I mean, as any screw does, but... Okay, well, I'm going to say that's on. It's just... Okay, it's all secured and clearance. That looks good. I'm very happy with that. It was a struggle. I didn't think I was getting alignment with the screws. And yeah, there's the screw holes. 1, 2, and 3 right there behind the handle. Gun's working. Let's put back together the other parts. I guess for me to get more thread onto this nut here, I do have to bottom out the that will be good right there. So I'll back this nut off to that nut this time instead of torquing this nut down. Okay, here we go. There, just like that. Doesn't have to be over tightened. Just tight enough to lock it. And that's what it is, it's locked. Don't want to have this plunger crushed at that location. I want to see a nice even line between the... Okay, put the barrel back on. Thread it back onto the handle, just like that. And then take the other end, just for fun. And there you go. You're ready to caulk your life away. Now that this gun has been repaired, I just want to take a look at the broken piece. You can see how it's keyed here and here, and it's broken, shattered. And that happens. This material is strong, but it does get brittle and it will shatter with enough force applied to it. Well, having said that, look at me just bending this. It's not breaking or shattering. There it goes. Anyways, that's garbage. Glad it's repaired. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have yourselves a great day. Get out there and go shoot some cock. But the challenges are real. The struggles are real. The struggles are real. So I'm going to pause this video and come back to this.